Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Math with Mullins. Today we're going to look at a review of Chapter 8 and time to get ready for our Chapter 8 test. So let's go ahead and get started. This first one is a rectangular prism. So on your test it'll just say find the shape of this or prism. So you just have to know what volume formula to use, and according to our volume formula sheet, we're just going to do length times width times height. So we can do 5 times 8 times 10, and we're going to get A, 400 cubic inches. Number 2, another rectangular prism, so length times width times height again, so 8 times 9 times 7, and we're going to get 504 cubic inches, letter D. Number 3 is a triangular prism. This one, to find the volume, we're doing 1/2 of the length times width times height. So I'm going to do 3 times 2 times 5, then divide by 2. So 3 times 2 times 5 is 30, but dividing by 2 gives me 15. So we would pick C, 15 cubic inches. Number 4, a right circular cone and its dimensions are shown below. What's the approximate volume of the cone? Show your work. So volume is 1/3 pi r squared times height, which means I'm going to take pi, multiply it by r squared, so that's 8 times 8, and times the height, 12, then divide everything by 3. So 3.14 times 64 times 12 divided by 3. I'm getting around 803.84, and so option C is the closest option to that, 804.24. Number 5 is a cylinder. So cylinder's volume can just be found by pi r squared times height. So in this case, it's 3.14 times 16 times 16 times 24. So 3.14 times 16 times 16 times 24 is 19,292.16, or rounded 0.2. So we would choose option C here. Number 6 is another cone. So again, that's 1/3 pi r squared times the height. So 3.14 times 5 times 5 times 10, and then divide everything by 3. So that's pi times 25 times 10 divided by 3. I'm getting 261.6 repeating. We're just rounding that to 261.7, option D. For number 7, we have the volume of a sphere. Remember, that's 4/3 pi r cubed. So that means I'm going to do 4 times pi times r times r times r. So 2 times 2 times 2, and then divide everything by 3. So 4 times pi times 8, and then divide by 3. I'm getting approximately 33.49. So the closest one is option C, 33.5. This one is a cylinder for number 8. So pi times radius squared times height. So that's 3.14. My radius is not 10, it is 5. So I want to do times 5 times 5, and then times 6. So 3.14 times 25 times 6, I'm getting 471 cubic millimeters. Okay. Number 9, again, cones are 1/3 pi r squared times height. So 3.14 times 6 times 6 times 7. Then divide everything by 3. So pi times 36 times 7. Then divide by 3. I'm getting 263.76 cubic inches. 10, I have to find the volume for both the cylinder and the cone. So let's start with our cone first. So volume is 1/3 pi r squared times height. So I'm going to do 3.14, and then this is 6, which is diameter, so I need radius of 3. So times 3 times 3 times 6 divided by 3. So pi times 9 times 6 divided by 3 is giving me 56.52. And then over here, this is a cylinder, so pi times radius squared times height. Don't use the 8, instead use 4. So 3.14 times 4 times 4 times 12. So 3.14 times 16 times 12, I'm getting 602.88. Okay, and then glass B is holding more. And then to figure out how much more, I'm going to subtract 602 minus 56.52. So 602.88 minus 56.52. And I'm going to get about 546.36 cubic centimeters more. Sorry for the bell. So again, just double checking that cone work. Pi times 9 times 6 divided by 3. Yep, okay. All right, the approximate volume of the perfume in the perfume bottle. So we want to make sure we're seeing this as a cylinder. So we're going to use volume as pi times radius squared times height. Notice my radius is not 30, it's 15, and my height is not 20 and 80. Together it makes 100. So 3.14 times 15 times 15 times 100. So 3.14 times 225 times 100. I'm getting 70,650 cubic millimeters. Number 12 is a composite figure. So we have a cone on the top, and then we also have a cylinder. Okay, the cone can be found by doing 1/3 pi r squared times height. Cylinder can be found by doing pi r squared times height. So let's start with our cone. 3.14 times, my radius is 2, and then height is 3. Divide everything by 3. So 3.14 times 4 times 3 divided by 3 is 12.56. And then my cylinder is 3.14 times 2 times 2 times 8. 2 times 2 times 8. I'm getting 100.48. So now I'm going to take these two numbers together and add them. So 100.48 plus 12.56 should give me my total volume. And I'm getting 113.04 cubic inches. Okay, that'll be it for your review. Hopefully this review helped you. Give it a thumbs up if it did, and we will catch you next time. Good luck on your test tomorrow. Have a great day.